push that button. And is everyone in the chat? We are missing Aaron. And Seth says he might not be here, so cool. Yep. Well, I'm not going to say fail.
Also, I just realized how my notes are organized in the sense that I've done something different. Like I have sessions, like the session, 7, 6, 1, whatever the number. And I have specific events that are in bold, which is capitalized, like intro scene or after intro, and different parts of it in different paragraphs. And at the end, you have session end, which I just now realized is like, for my personal notes, freaking scan line of like the code that number 13 is like going through, like what happened for the day.
Nice. Okay. And cool. So let me just go ahead and tag Aaron and see what if he is available. Oh, there he is. Or I see him, he's online. Okay. So I'm actually really excited for what I've got for tonight, and maybe if it goes on longer, next couple sessions. Because like I know when I pitched this campaign, I promised a dungeon crawl, and well, finding a city underground isn't technically a dungeon.
That's worse than a dungeon.
No, it's not. It's much better. It's much better.
Yeah, much.
Yeah, depending on how quickly you, well, you could technically rush there tonight, and we might get started on that. On the other hand, there are other areas where you could search that might prolong it, and so it depends on kind of where you guys want to go and the speed at which you want to progress and where your interests lie, and in your quests and adventures that you've taken, or just desire for exploration. So yeah, there could be a boss battle beginning tonight. I don't know, but there could be a step up before it. Once again, it's all up to you.
Either way, we're gonna fight them.
Fight who? Oh, possibly. I don't know. I don't set the boss battles. Actually, no, that's not true. I do. I absolutely do. Okay. You have not gotten a rest yet.
Yeah,
Okay. One thing I actually do want to kind of start implementing into the game, that it's something I've been working on kind of in my expansions to 5e and the books that I've been working on and such, is what I'm calling the tactical short rest, where instead of like taking a full hour-long short rest and getting everything back, this would be a short 5 to 10 minute version of a rest where you can just spend your hit dice to refuel and then just keep going. It's oh yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to give you a heads up, like if I say that that's something that's available, something you can do. Hey, you are absolutely welcome to, because spending hit dice is a great way to stay alive. Unless, of course, that's not what you want to do, and then I'm sorry I can't help you.
Man,
Actually, no, I can help you a lot in that category, but I
They could literally just say, a super accurate meteor hits you in the face. You die.
yeah, but that's not fun.
well, if he did that, that's it. I'm dead. Relax from this game. We were really underestimating time.
Odo. Odo. Die one.
Yep. Cool thing is, depending on how this goes, we might be fighting some of my favorite villains and monsters in the game. So,
You're very scared. Very, very scared. Error.
oh yeah, you. My favorite monsters are CR7. Don't worry about it.
Well, for me, the stuff that I have no idea what it is,
Okay, that's even better for me.
No, we're gonna get like a beholder monster a bag of holding monster.
No, I mean Beholder.
Then I guess
Just for the sake of fun and mentioning it, on the difficult / rare combat random encounters table, there is a Beholder on that list.
Was it like 3 12s and a 6 or something?
Well, first you have to roll. You have to either start on the general combat tab or roll a 12 on non-combat, and then go to the advanced column, and then it's a. Well, I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's more fun to surprise you with that kind of stuff.
the most thing I wish was this game.
Oh my gosh, I like that would be so cool, and it's what I love to do since I print a ton of 3D terrain and such. So, like,
Oh my gosh, can you imagine like being in a VR and you're like looking down at your character?
have you seen Tailspire?
Yes, that was one of the things you looked at, wasn't it?
Maybe. Like, I love that idea of a service, but at the same time, I just also want the tactical, like, you can move your character around, and so. So, yeah.
I really wish that this was
Yeah. That's one of the things that also makes me really excited about running 4th edition, because it's all incredibly tactical and like where you place yourselves, and you can kind of shift off of combat, and it's really cool for like cinematic events and combat and such, and I love it. It's also like a first level character in 4th edition is like 3rd to 5th level in 5e. So you start off with a lot of cool stuff. Oh. But Aaron's not in the voice chat. Ugh.
today I might
Ooh, cool.
Pretty good. Getting some stuff moved in, but other than that, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm playing it safe state. Free living, I guess.
Nice.
For the record, since... Oh, good.
Continue.
For the record, since you were mentioning CR, I decided to check for what I have planned for tonight, or at least this entire dungeon. The lowest CR is 4, and the highest is 10, so, like, you guys punch way above your weight class. I wouldn't be afraid.
Okay, roll 1 on the random encounters, guys.
Well, when you're in a dungeon, random encounters are much more programmed.
Sure, it might be a CR4, but how many CR4s?
All of them are secret.
I'm not telling you guys that much. Gosh, gotta keep some secrets.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. They're CR4s. There's only 100 of them. You guys can take that, right?
Oh, wait, hang on. I forgot to check that stat block. That could be it. Oh, sorry. Lowest is CR3.
I mean, still, you put 100 of them in the room, eventually they'll kill it. It's like the monkey riding Shakespeare's theory.
That is true. That is very true. Oh, no. Don't move that guy.
Yeah, is it the same owlbear rodeo as normal?
Yep. The one that I had texted you earlier in the week, I've been trying to figure out power cards for fall game, and so, like, if I could host everything on Owlbear, like, that would make things so easy so that you don't have to carry a packet of index cards along with your character sheet. You could just use it digitally. So, might need to do a little bit of tweaking and tuning on that. Okay.
Eat food. Eat food.
I don't... Well, I don't think Aaron's joining for right now, so... He's tired, but he's here. Okay, Well, I have his character sheet, so I can work with him if he is not present right now, because I've got all of his stats and information and stuff. So if he decides to jump in, we're good there. If not, oh, hello there.
Well,
The devil he shall appear.
we were staying to distract company.
No, we weren't. Hello.
Hey, sorry, I was watching a video and then I just
Hey, it's all cool. I've done the same thing several times. Okay. So, now that the party is all here, who would like to do the recap? Or jump in on saying what happened last time, since it's been a little bit.
I can do my notes again. First off was the As We Begin intro scene, where we saw a bit of Lepticus's past, talking within Feywild and about their village with their master who gave them their instrument. Afterwards, we thought they were at the people who were at the observatory might not be in Ignis Hall. Wait, what? Oh, there were people in the observatory, but it might not be the Ignis Thrall who we were looking for. So we wandered with Gale until we found a group of people who were roasting a spit around a fire and talking. We found out that the general was a member of the Penumbra, which is some sort of academy. And that the group roasting the meat are the Virgifale, the Glass Trappers. I hope I pronounced that right. Probably didn't. Who are current members of the Penumbra. General and Gale talk about adding a basement to the penumbra with a kitchen so that Gale can get food whenever he wants, as you do. We leave them and take a rest guarding the Tesseract. On first watch, Miro sees a figure morph into a duplicate of himself. On second watch, there was a drop in temperature and a pulsating orange light that appeared in the direction we were headed. On third watch, Gale mentioned that he likes sandwiches because they they love to wander and love it when people share their food, and sandwiches was among of them. And then journeying forward, we found a kraken-like being that was asking for treasure. We immediately started fighting it as we did not think anyone would give up their treasure. Gale got the finishing blow with an elemental bounce back. The treasure drops were 1,800 GP, 1,700 platinum, a magic staff, staff of power, a large vial, and a large vial 2. They might be the same, might not be. Then a thunder and lightning staff. And after we received treasure, we ended.
Okay.
And-
Cool.
And we got rich.
Yeah, you guys got a lot of money and a lot of cool stuff. And there was,
Yeah.
just as an addendum, one other thing that you guys got off of the creature that Lepticus took was a pair of wings of flying. So, just
Ooh.
The
all
rabbit
out
has
there.
sprouted wings.
Cool.
Okay, so we are hot on the heels after that encounter. You have slayed the beast. What would you like to do?
Actually,
I want to play with my staff.
It's really cool. There's a lot of power into it, but
It is. Is it full charged or no?
it is, everything is full charge since it has kind of spent time with the creature, which I don't know if your players would know the name of it, but it is a Morkoth.
Orca.
Gale definitely doesn't know what it is. It's a big squid thingy that holds his new magic staff.
Yeah. And so last time you were heading towards the center, continuing to look for the members of the Ignis Thrawn, kind of trying to retrace their steps as they had gone deeper into the city to search for arcane means that might be able to resurrect the Dragonfly ship at point A5 on your map.
Oh, cool.
But other than that, the world is generally yours, and you can choose to go or do whatever you feel with it. I know the general has been advocating searching for a more militaristic ward to search for a cannon that he has been has his eyes on.
desperately.
Dude, I might be forgetting, but who's the sly-looking guy? Blonde hair one next to us on the map.
Oh, this one?
That's the general, I think.
Yeah,
not
that
one.
Which section? Go ahead and draw.
this one right here.
Oh, that one? You
Yeah,
mentioned these individuals before, but they've kind of gone on their own ways, having separated from the party. I just threw them down there on the map just to.
Okay, I was making sure I didn't forget that we had someone else come aboard the merry crew.
Well,
Oh yeah,
the individual the blonde one with the dagger that is very bloody, that would be a Nace.
Ah,
From
gotcha.
the couple times.
I forgot that we named our.
Okay. So yes, I do not have a general map of the city because that is, well, actually, I have rough stuff, but I more know the layout of it because surprisingly, cities are hard to create maps of.
Oh, come on, it's just a whole city.
Gotta do infrastructure planning. It's
For the
nothing.
record,
I started building it in CAD, and Just so I
Oh
can
my
get the
gosh.
measurements.
Oh no.
What? Oh. Oh.
My
Yeah.
heart. Word.
Well,
As soon as these words came out of your mouth, stop.
but nonetheless, you have slayed a Morkoth near the center of the city. Is there anything you would like to do, or would you like me to kind of progress you to the next scene or area?
Oh, Rube. Is there any specific ideas where you think your partners might be now?
Well, if the mages area that we had found previously, if they weren't able to find something, they might have gone for engineering sectors, different bays. I'm not entirely sure. They could have gotten picked up or carried off somewhere, depending on creatures that lie around here. Quite frankly, at this point, your guess is as good as mine.
Do you know if any of them had a specific thing of value on them that you would recognize or be able to describe?
They pause for a moment and kind of think back. Yes, yeah, I should be able to. We'd have to get closer, but they do have some general, some general implements that I could easier identify.
Very well, the more familiar you are with it, the easier it might be. In the morning, I can try a locate object. If they are within 1,000 feet, we can sort of get a ping, as it were.
That would actually be quite helpful. Yeah. There is. I mean, the main item of significance would be a dagger. It's kind of never left one of them. It's never left one of their sides, and so no matter what, they would have it on their person. Silver handle.
Very well.
Kind of a platinum blade with rubies kind of embedded in along all of its different components.
Very well, thank you very much. Shall we go onward?
Absolutely.
Bat white. The bat
Okay.
umbrella.
For the next couple hours, I mean, you've gone a long way traveling in towards the center of the city, but you are still kind of on the outskirts of the actual, like, metropolitan core. So it takes you a while, but the buildings kind of seem to grow taller or sink into the ground more and kind of pop up at different locations. And at this point, you do reach what is the effective center of the city. And there are lots of structures, and kind of surrounding it, there are large stone pieces that are. There are 60 of them in a wide circular berth surrounding, and in the center there are lots of different hubs and areas with different foreign words kind of sprawled out across the surfaces.
Okay.
I
Are the words in common or?
They are, but they're not exactly familiar words. I mean,
Gotcha.
1 second while I pull up that list. Well, let's see. The first two that you kind of come across are, well, actually, it's not even fair to call them uncommon words. They're just They're just their own. There is the Praesidii, Praesidii, Gnosis. Hang on, I wrote them down somewhere other than those two. There is one that is a bit more. Okay, I can't find my list, but there is one that kind of rings true as more militaristic, one that rings true as more judicial, one that rings true as much more technologically development, judicial being Praesidii, and the technological development one being Gnosis, and then there are one other that is more mercantile, like a more mercantile district, or shops and kind of that kind of thing, and then another one that is kind of more of a, it's more stately, and it's the core of the city, the Chrysopolis. It is a large castle-like structure.
What was the second one, or what was the one you named after judicial?
More of an engineering.
Engineering, that was it.
Gnosis. Gnosis. Those are the ones that I remembered the names on, and after having lost them. So, yeah.
Gotcha.
But you can go to any of them.
No, you seem to. Oh, you seem to like going places, I assume. You like to test out these strange stones?
Hey?
You like.
How many are there?
There are 5. But, like, these are their own separate facilities. Like, they are massive layouts and complexes.
Do you have a 1 to 5 list of them?
Yes.
Alright. What's the 5th one?
The 5th one is the Gnosis Ward.
I'm gonna head that direction.
Okay.
I have no idea which one it is. I'm just gonna head that way.
Okay, it is kind of, if you're standing right in the center, it would be a little bit southeast of where you are.
Kind of like a turnaround.
A little bit, yeah.
Going that way as I spin around.
Sounds good.
Very well.
Okay. So you approach this area, and it is all kind of one. It seems to be just from the outside a singular level, but the walls are made out of a metal and concrete mix that kind of gives it a very brutalistic appearance from the outside, but with hints of metal kind of shining through. The buildings themselves are tall, most of them reaching 25-30 feet upwards. And hello there, Seth.
Oh, what's up, dude?
I'm not here for long. I have a lot to do tonight. I finished my test, so I just wanted to check in on you guys, see how you guys were doing.
Oh, we're all dead now.
Not yet. They're just heading into a engineering ward.
Oh, is this where? Oh no, am I missing out on the good stuff?
I don't know.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. Well, I got other things to do tonight. I gotta bury a pet, and I gotta get my room cleaned up a bit.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I came home from work today and stepped on a dead cat right outside my fucking door.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, losing a pet's never fun. I hate to bring the mood down. Keep playing, guys. I'm sorry.
Very fine.
It's all good.
I'm real tired anyway.
So yes, I'm gonna steal your weapon. Don't.
Down.
I've taken 5 points of sad damage.
Oh no, I'm dead.
In Seth's name, we should search high and low for a gigantic railgun, and then melt it into scrap.
Oh,
And then do nothing. Disassemble it for its own pieces.
Oh, disassemble!
Ooh, as someone who knows what happens when you do that, that is going to be a very interesting encounter.
Don't break my gun before I even get a chance to have it.
There's gonna be a large crater in the gun room.
Yeah, General, it's weird. While you were asleep, everything went missing.
That's fantastic.
It's okay. You can hang out in the cube.
Alright.
Travel with the party.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'll be in the
Oh,
cube.
sickness.
Honestly, Rube could use your help kind of tinkering with a lot of the collected parts for the dragonfly, so you could hopefully have that much more complete on the inside, so you can just translate that outward.
The land boat.
The land.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll shut up and listen.
So, as you're outside of this, the Gnosis Ward, there are some of the smaller buildings are larger and are rectangular in shape, and they're probably about 15 feet up, made of this metal and concrete hybrid structure and structural mix. And then there are larger areas in different spots that are hexagonal in shape. They go up over 50 feet tall. Like there's lots of different levels to them, kind of depending on the different chamber and what they would be used for exactly on the inside. So yeah, you are outside. There are kind of doors open, or not open, but doors available near you.
Before we head inside, does anyone need to rest a bit after that last fight? I personally took a bit of damage.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Kind of tired. Kind of really tired.
You seem tired, Gale.
I'm very tired.
I'm really
It took a lot out of me. Doesn't no
One-
stick though.
Okay. Do you take a long rest or a short rest?
long. I like for me, I'm gonna take long. So because
Alright.
Very well.
Okay.
Inside, does it look like there's a place that's like fairly abandoned that we can start, setting up our night rest?
There does indeed seem to be a room just kind of beyond the doors that is available to you.
Let's head in there then, shall we?
Okay.
Okay.
okie dokie.
So I will put you on the new map here and then in the room where you are.
Awesome.
This is a completely hand-drawn map, so like this is
Ooh.
complete me, and so
I can see
nice.
I can see your heart and soul went in.
Thank you. Okay, so
I could take First Watch if you guys want to. I'm gonna take some sleep after though.
sounds good.
I shall take first watch with you.
Terrific.
There are several sets of chairs kind of in this room, and towards
How many chairs are there?
there would be probably 5. So I mean, you each could definitely have one. Then kind of along this.
I thought they were resting in the Tesseracts.
Oh, you absolutely can do that as well.
Alright, I'll set aside 2 and then stack the chairs the best I can.
Okay. Then
In
kind of
the most impossible way possible.
sounds good.
You pulling a poltergeist?
Yes. Pulling one of those like Japanese videos where like the guy just like has like 3 chairs, an iPad, and like a glass bottle all balancing on a penny. I do that.
Nice. Go ahead and roll a performance check.
Performance.
Yeah.
No pressure.
11. Well, that would be just dexterity based, but okay.
I mean, you can do a dexterity-based performance check.
Dexterity based performance check?
Yeah. Are you proficient in performance?
No.
Okay, then just a dexterity check then.
Dexterity check. 13.
13? Okay, that's better. So you are able to stack them in a way, but it's very fragile and it takes several attempts.
I mean, we're wasting time, so.
Fair enough. Go ahead and roll me a d12.
And
A what?
10.
10. Okay. As you're kind of waiting and keeping watch, you see off in the distance, you see a small light flicker as it seems some other individuals are passing by, maybe probably about 500, 600 feet away from where you are, and they seem to go in a different direction toward a different building.
Just from their like silhouettes, can I tell if they are the glass trappers or not?
Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Perception, you said?
Yep.
16.
There were a decent number of glass trappers there, but you only see 4 shadows.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they split up, or it could be a just completely different party.
Very well. Bill, are you done stacking those chairs?
Not quite.
Oh my!
Just a little bit more.
I love you.
And I'll gently step away.
It
Nice.
is holding.
Nice.
You put that one on its side.
I did.
Okay.
And then I'll just take my rest and just leave it like that.
Okay.
I want to make note, after we get done with our watch, I'm going to slowly dismantle the chairs and put them back in the exact places they were before, so they don't fall and make a loud noise.
Okay.
Oh, that's exactly what I wanted!
Why would you
Someone
want
to
to
knock
make
them over and
noise?
be like, oh shit!
Wow, man, you really love.
I don't care, but it's funny.
Oh,
I would believe that.
possibilities here are endless.
I know!
Are you familiar with the Colville screw? It's okay.
I'm gonna attempt to stack the chairs impossibly as well, back to where they were.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me
Aw.
a dexterity-based performance check.
Okay.
So while he does that, I'm gonna say, come on, stop.
Ooh, 20, not natural.
You are able to get them
Aw.
back exactly as Gale had them.
No.
And make it a little more sturdy, just like a little bit.
Maybe just a hair, but
Okay.
yeah. But nonetheless.
See if
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was just gonna say, if you turn this at a 90-degree angle from where it was, it has more structural integrity.
Does it really
Sure to
matter
what?
how you stack your chair?
Sure to what?
It
Is more stable.
does really matter. A chair is something that you sit on and relax, so it doesn't really matter how you sit down on it.
Are you up?
No. Not
Oh,
yet. Well, you could be the next shift. This interchange is happening while the shifts are changing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just wanted to stack some chairs. I was bored.
Shall go back into the.
One other thing that I should mention before that a better dungeon master would have mentioned before you guys took your rest. As you're looking around there, the table that you're kind of stacking the chairs on, it is kind of got a golden finish to it, and kind of sprawled all across it with kind of darker recesses is a similar writing that one of you has encountered before that kind of looks like circuitry.
Hey!
Similarly, there is also a small little device on the wall that is next to this set of doors here that kind of looks like a golden pad. It's kind of got a lip around it, but it is overall empty in the center. It's kind of coarse and rough.
Gotcha.
Sorry, you totally noticed that before you took your rest, or before you started your rest, and I failed to mention it.
It's cool. We can do something with it in the morning.
Okay. But otherwise, your first shift passes uneventfully.
Nice. I'll go to bed and sleep.
Okay. Miro, you are shift number 2. Are you taking it alone, or pulling someone else out with you?
Like, is there anyone want to join? If no, then I'm gonna take it myself.
I can join.
Okay. One of you go ahead and roll me a d12 for random encounters.
Where's my freaking dice? Where's the 12?
Yep.
Ah, here it is. Well, I got 9.
9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You kind of keep watch out by where the doors are, and the rest of everyone is waiting, and you don't see anything. The shift will pass uneventfully.
That's
But nonetheless, you are in the same room that I described, with the tech-ruined table, the small pad next to the doors that lead further inward towards the ward, and then just the overall general doors. And it appears that there is a very nicely set up pile of chairs on the table.
Oh my God. I wonder how these chairs look like.
You wonder how they look like?
No, I feel like me myself.
Oh.
I'm not talking about the in-game. The in-game person felt like saw it and like face palm said, "These guys really have fun stacking these chairs up like that."
I mean, the
Well, you
chairs...
gotta,
Oh, good.
well, you gotta keep yourself entertained down here somehow. That's what I was saying.
Yeah, I guess so.
But overall, the chairs themselves are kind of a mahogany wood with a little bit of a fabric padding kind of on the seat area, and a little bit towards the back. I had intense Mercer flashbacks for a second, and oh no, the chair.
Oh,
I saw that as well.
I was just like, oh dear, I set something up. Okay, but nonetheless, if there's nothing else you would like to discuss or chat about, your shift will pass uneventfully.
Alright.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. And shift number 3, the final one. You can get General and Rube to take this one, and they'll take a break from working on the Dragonfly components. And yeah. And let me just go ahead and roll a quick d12 for what will happen. And the rest of the shift passes uneventfully.
So far, they didn't have any like the long rests that we always have. We don't have anything eventful. I mean,
Speaking of which, you are now all attuned to your magic items.
Awesome. Just a quick note, I also have replaced Hellish Rebuke with Locate Object.
Cool.
finally, I can kill Seth.
No. Raised long rest.
I can use magic and
Long rest, there it is.
hold.
There we go.
Cool.
Okay, first thing in the morning, I am going to get up and cast Locate Object for a bejeweled a platinum dagger with silver finish, was it?
Yep, silver finish, lots of rubies in it. Rube will kind of get you a sketch up of what it looks like.
Gotcha.
Okay. You do get a ping within this complex.
Dude, that dagger at the very least is inside this complex.
And since
That's
you also know the
convenient.
direction... What? Oh.
That's convenient.
The direction is kind of, if you follow the laser pointer, you'd have to... if you went just straight from where you were, you'd have to walk through walls, but...
Yeah, that's a lot of stuff.
Gotcha, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that's really like worrying me is these like blank spaces. Blank rooms.
What?
Seems we'll have to travel through this complex a slight bit as it is to the southwest of here.
Isn't that the direction we were already going?
The complex, yes.
Nice.
Then who?
Chose correctly.
I agree.
Have a superb sense of direction, Gale.
Which direction are we going?
The only other place to go in this room.
Which is straightforward.
Don't worry, it's a nice and winding labyrinth of a dungeon.
There's only one way to go, man.
Sure about that.
Okay, so... Okay.
Before we...
Go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say, before we start heading off, would anyone like to investigate the pad while I take a look at this table? I feel like they are connected.
You want to
Table.
investigate the table that had chairs on it.
But it also
Oh, that
has
was me.
strange signs on it.
Sure, we can do whatever you want.
If you do not wish to, we can simply go ahead.
No, that's
Number 13, are you investigating the table?
Yeah, I was planning to. I don't know if there's anything to be gleaned from it.
Go ahead and roll an Arcana check with advantage, since you've had enough time to kind of think over.
Don't even need it. Nat 20, first roll.
Dang.
Nice.
Hold up. Confirmation, because I can do this now. Why is that? No!
I see the OBS symbol.
wow.
Nice.
Hey.
Look at that 20.
Let's see a lot of those tonight, especially with that sword.
Cha.
Okay.
I used them all up on that one.
Perhaps. The table itself has lots of... Well, the table itself is covered in this techno-runic writing. It glows in certain areas when you're kind of close and kind of trying to pat at different points and kind of try and mess with it. You're unable to get a solid read on whatever it is because the scroll of haywire that you have that has this similar form of writing also has common notations next to it so that you can work through it without understanding this form of language. But overall, you're able to kind of get a very arcane read from it. And there is... It seems like a sort of control center. Actually, in one part of it, there does seem to be kind of a map of the complex where you can kind of tap on different parts of the building.
Ooh. Then what
Got real
is
loud.
in the room to the north of us?
This one here?
Yeah. I'll see if there's anything, like if you tap on that room on the map, does it show any other information or?
You watch as the surface of the table almost in that area seems to melt, and new words kind of appear next to it before and hold for a moment before they kind of melt back into, and the table becomes solid. It's in the same weird language.
Hmm.
Am I stupid? I don't read any of this stuff.
I could not make it out either.
Ah, so I'm not stupid.
No, not at all.
What language is it in?
It is... Well, what languages do you speak?
Well, I spell celestial, common, and uncommon.
It is none of those.
Is it? I highly doubt it. Common, Draconic, Primordial, or Undercommon?
Nope.
Yeah.
Sylvan or Elven?
Neither.
Infernal?
There are small traces of Sylvan and small traces of Draconic, but at the same time, it's much more of... It looks much more like circuitry. And so...
Can I use
Oh.
Tunguis?
Tongues?
So we can read.
Tongues lets you speak any language, or at least speak, and everyone who understands you in a different language understands your stuff. But comprehend languages is probably what you need more in order to decipher what's on here.
Well, nice. Well, looks like this language is out of my reach.
Mm.
Shall we just continue then?
I punched the table.
Oh no.
Work!
Go ahead and roll a strength check.
English! English!
Trying to break the table.
2.
You punch your
Didn't hit
hand
that
into the
hard.
table, and it's a table. It kind of hurts. It's a metal table.
What did you expect of you punching the table?
Hey, usually whenever you punch things, they do whatever you want.
Why are you even trying to break it?
Who said I was trying to break it?
It looked like you're trying to break it.
Bill, what about
Oh.
the golden pin pad next to the door?
What do you think about it?
Sorry, what? I wasn't paying attention.
So I don't know if that was you or Gale, but it seems so Gale.
It was Gale.
Okay.
And also me, I didn't hear what you said, but...
What about the golden plate next to the door?
Should I punch that one? I'll go punch it. I'll go and punch it.
Punch it, go touch it.
As your hand kind of hits the golden pad.
Oh shit! 16!
Yeah. You feel a small pinprick on your finger, and the door opens.
Hey, it works!
We're gonna use him as a guinea pig.
Do you
Well, that
step
was
into
my
the chamber, Gale?
intention.
Yeah,
Sure, yeah, I'll just walk in.
what's in the first chamber?
As soon as Gale steps into the chamber, the door shuts.
Well,
Well, good
Can't
luck.
see in the dark. What's in here?
Actually, it's not dark. There are small areas that would otherwise be torch sconces that are glowing with a sort of electric blue glow. So it's kind of a version of a light bulb.
When Gale goes
Is there
in,
a way up?
No, but there is another door with a similar pad next to it.
Is there a small vent shaft?
Nope, not in this.
Oh, no.
Well,
Oh.
not in this chamber.
Oh. Alright, I punched the...
then we're gonna
Or
Well-
if there is a control panel, I punch that. 'Cause it worked
Okay.
last time.
The next area of the room opens up.
Plop. Oh yeah, 18. I am getting better.
Oh no, hang on. Wow, there.
Gale, can you hear us?
You don't actually have to punch it. It will just if you put your hand on it.
Gale has to punch it. That's how he learned.
You know what? Fair enough.
Up?
That's how it opened the first time you punched it. So I mean, you know.
Okay. For everyone else who is in room 1, what do? You saw Gale enter this area and then the door shut immediately behind him.
We should probably do something.
Yeah, we should
Do I notice that they're not behind me?
The door closed behind.
Perception.
right behind you. We're like sitting out here.
Yeah, I noticed.
Wondering what happened to you.
Okay.
All right. I noticed.
The door
that.
ate him.
Is there anything in this room?
Yes, but I'm gonna wait for a second to describe
All
it
right.
unless everyone else follows you, or in case you decide to go back out.
We all just leave.
No, we're leaving him.
We're out. No, actually, we're gonna try to open the door so you can go with him.
Okay. So do you stick your hand on the plate?
What plate?
You have to punch the plate.
Small one right next to the door. In fact, you notice that, Gale, as you're kind of going through each chamber, each door has one of these small plates that you're going to need to put your hand on.
And I'm gonna need to punch.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit that thing right here. Gonna hit it.
You're gonna hit it?
Yep.
You put your hand on it, there is a small pinprick on one of your fingers, and the door opens.
I go in.
Hang on. Number 13, as you try and go on, there is kind of a force field that kind of projects, and so you can't actually go through.
What if okay. So it only accepts whoever had the pin.
Exactly.
So for me, I try to pass my hand through, and it goes through.
You push the button, and the door opens, and you're able to go through.
So I go through it.
Okay. This is a very small chamber, and then there is another door with another pin pad.
Do I have to touch every single pin pad?
Yes, you do.
That's gonna be annoying.
What's in this room?
Yeah. What I can see in this room? Do you want to roll perception or what?
This room, it is a completely sterile room, basically for decontamination purposes and for gating.
This looks futuristic.
Yeah.
Well, I punched the other thingy.
Okay. Small pang in your finger, and the door opens.
Hey, how's it going?
I go in there. I said, "Well, how I'm happy that you're okay." We were
How would
all
I not be okay? What happened? Did something eat the rest of them?
no.
They're all dead.
Believe me, we didn't decide that we were gonna run away, but don't worry. All of us we were worried about you.
Hi, I'm right here. I'm chilling.
Well, when you went in, you saw the door suddenly shut off. So
That's what happens when you open doors. They close.
Gale, 2021.
What happens when you open doors? They close.
well, this one closed and it didn't open back. We tried to open it and it didn't.
You got through. It looked like things turned out all right.
I can't. Okay. Well, you're right. I went through, but at the time we didn't know.
Now you worry too much. What's in this room?
Okay. Well, now that we've gone through the process a couple of times, let me just break down the action economy for you. In order to activate the door to open is one bonus action. Just for the sake of moving forward. Because who
Can I
knows
go
if
back
that
to the-
becomes useful information.
Yes. Well, can I go back to the table really quick? Now that I know the door's like design, am I able to like go to the since I was able to like go through all the rooms and everything, can I go to like the passages between each one and like is there an option that like pops up? I might not know what it does, but that I can try clicking on to like open all doors or something.
There are, you kind of select, and there are a lot of doors here. There doesn't, based on just kind of the general pictography and kind of imagery, you might be able to find something that is open or close all doors, but as soon as you kind of go to do that, another message pops up that you cannot read at all.
I put my hand on the console.
Okay. You feel a kind of similar pinprick from the table, and when you are approaching doors, they will just automatically open for you. You have basically gained a visitor's pass instead of needing to authenticate at each entrance.
Okay. Can I click on, since it shows a map of this place, sorry, this room right here that where we got the locate object ping from. Can I click on that one and see if there is, how many doors are in that room? Or connected to that room?
Lots. Hundreds.
Oh. Can I click on one? One of the doors in the hollow?
Yes.
And when I click on it, the words pop up, correct?
Yes. And, well, this time not only do the words pop up, but all of the runes on the table kind of glow a bright red for just a quick moment.
Authenticate.
It doesn't know what you're saying. It just kind of stays there.
Okay.
Holy Gale, work, damn you! Smack.
Fine. I'm just gonna go through the door.
The door, as you approach the door, you don't even have to put your hand near it. The door just opens for you.
Hey.
Took you long enough. You left you with this crazy man over here.
What happened?
Well, I think I have a visitor's pass.
What's a what?
Hey,
So you found a visitor, and you didn't even take the time to share it with us before we even punch our hands.
well, I was not sure that anything like that would work or even happen. I just was doing some tests on the table after you guys went through.
Well, anyway, let's just wait for the last person to join us, just so we can see what's in this room.
Lepticus, what would you like to do?
I would also like to go through the door.
Okay. Do you go just the standard way and kind of put your hand on the pad and wait for the door to open, go through?
Yeah.
Okay. You are able to do so. Since we are not on a clock or a timer or anything, you're able to get through this pass.
It is the chair all over again.
Oh
my
no,
gosh, it's doors! It's doors! It's D&D and doors!
Look, I'm being very specific because I know what's in this dungeon.
Dungeons and doors.
Yes.
Well,
Legends.
This area, this room you're in, that is completely empty on the map because there's a lot of stuff in it. There is a lot of gear and equipment in different cells along the wall here.
So what do we see in this room?
Okay. In each of these cubby holes, there is a kind of a black vestige. That is, it seems like it's made out of bones, but each one is its own sort of hazardous material guarding armor. Then kind of in a cubbyhole above it, there is a mask. You're able to find a total of 3 of them, and then one that seems to be broken. There are long cords that kind of connect to where other pieces would be a part of the armor as a whole. On the wall, there is kind of an axe that is hanging up, and there are 3 spell scrolls kind of scattered around throughout the chamber. So it seems like this is an armory of sorts.
I'll put them on.
Okay. This
I'm
armor,
I don't know what they do. The closest one to me, I'm just gonna like go like, ooh, fun, and then put it on.
Okay. For the sake
Whether
of
it's
it,
broken or not, I don't give a shit.
just the mask or the whole suit?
Suit.
The whole suit. Okay. The whole
Stylish.
suit counts as wearing a suit of. Where did I write it? A suit of half plate.
Half plate. Oh, so I have no idea how to use this stuff.
No. I mean, you can wear it. It's gonna get you a better AC, probably.
Yeah, I get like disadvantage on stuff, don't I?
Probably.
How do I do this?
You'd add half plate to your inventory and then probably equip it.
I believe-
Item.
Half plate is medium armor, right? And just gives you an AC of 15.
That sounds right. But I actually boxed up my DM screen, so I'm not 100% sure.
Oh,
Gotcha.
half. HALF?
Yep.
Coming up.
Yep, just found it. It is AC 15. If you want, I can. Nice.
Half plate. Add.
Oh, yeah, you have to decheck proficient.
Yeah.
Yeah, half plate. It is armor class 15, 40 pounds of material. It's expensive.
It weighs a lot.
Yeah.
And
I'm
disadvantage.
gonna take it
on
off.
stealth
I don't like
checks.
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna equip one of the masks.
Okay. It kind of, as you're kind of putting it over your face, it kind of form fits in different sections. And you are now wearing a gas mask, basically. Which might have some benefit for you later in the chamber. Who knows? I mean, you are a robot man.
He's not a robot.
Not a
Right,
robot.
there it is.
Totally not a robot, and we totally do not know what those are.
This stuff really looks interesting.
Why do I have an armor class of 17 while I wear this?
Mm-hmm.
Is it 15 plus dex?
You probably are getting armor class from something else.
Where am I getting it from?
I'm not 100% sure.
Half-plate
Oh no.
towards that.
Yeah, armor half plate
You have a
plus
shield?
dexterity bonus maximum of 2. So yeah, you'd be up to 17.
Okay. And I'm fucking great at that, but I get disadvantage on acrobatics and athletics and sleight of hand and stealth.
It's a
Are you
trade-off.
proficient in medium armor?
I'm not, I'm a monk. I'm proficient in no armor. Does Gale like this? Does not. He takes it off.
Okay.
Like,
As you're kind of going around and looking, the 3 scrolls that are in the area are each of them of burning hands.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go if my mom wants something, come back.
Okay.
can I grab a full of burning hands?
Yep, there are 3 of them in the room.
Oh, I'm gonna grab
I
those.
suggest everyone equip a mask as soon as possible, and perhaps.
I'm gonna grab anything that looks interesting to me.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna add the armor to my inventory, but I'm not gonna put it on.
Okay.
I suggest you try one of these, Gale. And I show him the mask, which I'm gonna like get all the masks and like start handing them out to everybody.
Oh, look at it.
Yeah. There are 3 that are fully intact and 1 that seems to be broken.
I'll take the broken one.
I'm gonna just like look at it, and then look at Mr. Not Robot Man, then kind of look at it again. Scale like it. It looks pretty stylish, but he wants that broken one, so he's gonna trade you.
But no, it's broken. No.
I'll take it.
It is not good for you to wear a broken mask.
Looks stylish. How else would someone wear a mask?
If I can make your mask more stylish, would you wear it?
I'm gonna have to see what it looks like.
I am going to do. I'm going to. Those vials of black liquid. What is the consistency of them again? Is it like pure liquid, or is it slightly like coagulating, or
What piles of black liquid?
vials? The 3 bottles of black liquid that we got a while back in, I think, session 2.
You're gonna like smear it on it.
Oh, that stuff. The stuff that you collected from the Penumbra agent after you decapitated her.
Oh yes, that's where we got it.
No, it's just kind of maintained.
You're gonna have to impress Gale.
I'm going to dab a little of it, mix it with. Is the floor of this place dirt or metal or some other?
The floor of this place is concrete.
Dang it.
Here, watch this, and I put on the broken mask, and I'll use prestidigitation to give it like a outline of like neon.
Nice.
Ha! Ha
Okay. Can I? While Gale is distracted, trying to switch the broken mask he is currently wearing with another mask.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know. You're just
wearing it.
I was wearing the broken one. I could try.
I traded you for the broken one.
I'm gonna try switching the mask while he's wearing it.
I'm gonna wear the broken one. If he continues to give me a fresh one, I'm gonna punch it to make mine broken.
Wait, I cast. Well, the one you're wearing is already broken though. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion on the one that's not broken
No.
to make it look like a tiki mask.
Fuck is this?
It is interesting, is it not?
Oh.
I don't know about that. How does he like tiki mask? Yeah, I don't know about that one. I like broken mask with neon.
You really
So
like broken stuff, huh?
Hey, it's what you get whenever you live in the middle of fuck all nowhere.
I have an unidentified potion. Do you want to try it?
Is this just separate to the mask?
I literally have 4 unidentified potions. I have no idea what they do.
You want me to drink it? I'll drink it.
Oh no!
Let me double-check
hand
my
it
notes
over
as to
here.
what those are.
Hand it over.
Because we got 2 potions from the tentacle dude.
Yeah, and also I had 2. So right now I have 4 unidentified potions.
Yep.
Hand it over, I'll see what it does.
Those things identified. Which one are you drinking? You have
I
one
don't
that's-
know.
Whichever one he hands over.
Like
I'll drink it through the broken mask
Oh god.
to prove a point.
Like, I have no idea how can I identify these potions.
Oh, it's okay. There are wizards
We'll
around
identify
who
it
have
right now as I
identified-
drink it.
But okay.
I'm not a before I give it the potion. Can any one of you guys identify these potions?
Identify.
I probably can. Let me check and see if I have the spell for that.
While he's doing that, I'm going to cast message to Gale, to Gale, in Gale's voice that says, "I don't like the cracked mask."
Wait,
I ritual cast
Roll,
detect magic.
you gotta roll a persuasion check for that one.
wait, this spell can
Or deception.
potion?
I could probably roll Arcana to see what exactly it does, but I could also ritual cast detect magic to see what kind of magic it is.
Okay, yeah. Definitely go ahead and try those.
Okay.
I tried detect magic. If Andy remember.
I got
Jacob, what'd you roll?
13.
13. I'm gonna roll insight against that.
For me, I can use the spell, but I'm not sure.
I got a 12 on the Arcana roll.
Okay, which potion do you start with?
Which potion do you...
There are two of them that are in smaller vials. One of them kind of is a pinkish liquid. The other is a semi-translucent material. Not material, but semi-translucent kind of liquid. Another one that is in a larger container with a similar pinkish hue. And then another one that is blue.
The larger pink one.
The larger pink one, it gives off a sense of abjuration.
Wait, you could have just used Arcana for that.
Well, he said he ritually cast detect magic.
Yes.
That's not going to tell you what it is, but it's going to tell you kind of
the school of magic it does. So, abjuration tells
Abjuration
me
is like protection, right?
Yeah.
That is one application, so that probably is a defensive one. How about the blue one? Because I can see all of them.
Okay. The blue one, as you spend another bit of time to ritually cast detect magic, this one is a evocation.
Detect magic just lasts for 10 minutes. You can just look at it.
Well, then I'm an idiot. That's evocation.
With one cast, I see all of them. They're
Oh.
all shining.
The blue one is evocation. The other small pinkish one is another abjuration, and the last one, let me just double check. Okay, the last one is illusion.
Ooh.
Illusion. See, I would say that the pink potions are healing, but healing is evocation.
Andy.
Wait, healing is evocation?
Yeah.
It is? Well.
Well, healing word is evocation.
Okay, well, healing potions might not necessarily be.
That is true. That is true.
Andy, so I have a question for you.
Absolutely.
Then the potion that Seth drank, what was it?
The one that he drank was another one of these pinkish ones.
And it was for defense.
It made him feel really good at that time.
Yeah, you just
Should I get a potion and drink it or no?
Well, no, now we know what they do.
Which one do you grab and drink?
Which one do they hand to me?
Now I take it away as soon as I know what it does.
The pink potions are protective. The blue one is... I don't know what it could be. Evocation either means like damage or, again, healing, but it might not even be that. And then illusion. Makes you invisible.
So wait, I'm sorry, one last time. So what are the colors of the potion again? So I can just write it down.
There's two big ones, one blue, which is evocation, and one pink, which is abjuration. And then there's two small potions. A small pink one, which is abjuration. And I forget the illusion color.
It was a clear
colorless. Which makes me think that it is invisibility.
What about these three right here? Can I take out the three black ones while me and Gale are like having this fixed off?
This face up.
Thank you so much for identifying these potions for me.
The ones that you pull out. Oh boy, let me just take a wild look at what this thing is.
Want me to drink one and find out?
No.
Big evocation potion makes me think you drink it and you explode.
Oh, I do want to do that.
That's fireball on self.
Cast level 9 fireball on self.
I say we don't.
Eh,
I say we don't drink them until we're in a life or death situation. It'll
Yes.
make their effects all the more memorable.
yes,
Oh,
don't
Me,
drink.
I'll figure it out.
For me, I was hoping that all these potions is gonna do something funny, but all of them are more important.
They do stuff funny, but you have to drink them first.
Or not, I put it away. As soon as I know what it is, I put it away.
The ones that number 13 pulls out, Lepticus, they don't have the auras of a traditional potion. If anything, just roll me a straight nature check.
Nature, eh?
Yeah.
I'm like a wise old man when you said that.
That is another 12.
Okay. These give off an aura that is more in line with what you'd pull from a creature, namely those that are aberrant in nature.
Ooh. I want to drink one
Do
of
we
those.
have the black blood pills again?
Actually, no. This is a
Well-
completely different kind of thing.
Yeah, weren't you listening? He clearly said pink blood.
No,
Very
these are
different.
black.
Oh, never mind. We're doomed.
I'll drink one. Hand it over. There.
I will let you drink one if you switch masks with me.
Oh my god!
That's a good one. Because I really want to drink one.
Just before you give it to him, are you sure? Like he might get really injured from this.
So what? I drink it.
Oh my god!
I'll give you my mask and I'll drink it.
Okay, I'll take the mask and I'll let him drink it, I guess.
These are pouring pulp.
Okay.
You know what, Gail? Live your truth.
Hey.
Or die your truth, I guess.
Jacob, just the reason why I wanted to do that is because Air Genasi have unending breath, so he doesn't need to breathe.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
I was playing with that.
Cool. So you drink
Oh, dang.
So you drink...
I drink the black potion that he handed to me.
Okay. Cool.
Oh my
Roll me a
god!
Constitution saving throw.
Oh no!
Constitution save and throw. I have a high constitution. Oh, that is good. 22.
Oh, wow, that is really good.
Oh yeah, I have a +5. and
Prevent
rolled a
the
17.
self-immolation.
Okay.
Down the hatch.
So...
I've eaten a lot of weird stuff in the woods.
Oh, gosh, yeah, this makes you feel sick to your stomach, for one. But... for the next hour, you have resistance to psychic damage, and your mind is operating telepathically on another wavelength, so you can identify creatures who have psionic abilities within 120 feet of you.
Resistant to psychic and
You can basically
Detect.
detect psionic creatures within 120 feet of you.
Dang, that's a good potion.
We haven't gotten to all of the effects yet, but you know, because
120
psionic creatures-
feet?
Yeah, psionic creatures can now also detect you.
No.
Ah.
This is good. This is good and bad at the same time.
Yeah, funny how that works.
And we gave it to the man who would run face first to these stuff.
So how do you feel, Gail?
Feel okay. Ah, that tasted.
Hold it in you. Don't you dare puke in front of me.
I ain't gonna puke.
I'm gonna
Gross.
step away from you.
As are enjoying your potion that is making you sick to your stomach, you do feel a small corner of your mind being tugged in the general direction of where number 13 locate object and kind of has a hold on where the dagger is.
What's that? Huh?
There's a small pull in your brain. Like, it just feels like... Kind of pull.
We need to go that way.
Okay, here are the directions.
And I walk in that direction. Is there a wall there?
Yeah.
There?
And
Stare at the wall angrily.
Wait, can... No, so basically in this room there's like armor and that's it.
There is
Right.
armor, there are spell scrolls, there is a hand axe if you would like it.
What's a hand axe?
Small axe.
Can I look through the spell scrolls?
They are all of Burning Hands. Gale picked up
I took one
of them, but there are 2 others left.
What's burning?
I'll pick up all of them if no one wants them.
You set stuff on fire, just to in short.
It's like a tiny flamethrower, but for your hands.
So do all the spell... I have a quick question. Just, sorry, worldness.
Oh, there you go.
If Burning Hands, like, do all of the Burning Hands, like, scrolls look the same?
Yep.
What would happen if you, like, attempt to cast Burning Hands from a spell scroll but have 3 in your hand?
You can
Wanna
only
find
use one
out?
scroll at a time.
Oh.
Gotcha. And what is the activation of, like, using a scroll? Is it, like, tearing it in half or, like, reading it or...
It's
Spell
that's
Burning
more of a
Hands.
flavor thing.
B-U-R-N?
Yeah,
Find it.
B-U-R-N ing hands. That's more of a flavor thing, so you can choose to activate it kind of however you feel like, or that works best with your class. Like, a wizard would definitely be one to read a scroll, whereas a bard might want to kind of take some of it and then use it as notes in in a song and kind of
I can't get
do it in
one.
that way. I'm willing to be a lot more lenient on
What level is it?
first level.
Level, alright. And does anyone else grab them? If not, I'll just grab them.
No, I'm gonna leave it to you.
Alright.
What did you say exactly that they were again?
There are
Hands.
3 spell scrolls of Burning Hands at first level.
I would like 1.
Okay.
Where'd it go? Scroll, first level, there it is. Alright.
Ooh.
Cool.
So does everyone who wants stuff from this chamber have the stuff they want from this chamber?
I'm staring angrily at a wall that's in my way.
Cool.
I make sure to pass everyone a mask.
I don't put it on. I put it on my head.
Well,
I put the mask on.
Okay.
For me right now at this stage, I trust whatever number 13
Okay.
tells me.
So you are all
I have
wearing... Oh, go ahead.
I have a bad feeling about where this is going with scrolls of fire, gas masks. This has some, like, infection vibes.
Hey, this is...
Before we move on, I'm gonna say, did you guys grab whatever you guys need? Because we're gonna move on right now.
I'm still feeling that ping towards that whatever.
Yep.
And I think hello towards it.
Sure.
Think hello towards it.
How can you think hello?
It's like this.
Your thoughts kind of go out. Kind of feel it resonating and echoing. This is a very new dimension for you. I mean, monks always have had some sort of psionic connection, but never directly mind to mind. And so it's a very peaceful and quiet. And you feel like you hear an echo, or perhaps it's your sound coming back. It's hard to tell.
I'll echo it back again.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Hello.
I cast message to Gale to say hello.
Hello.
There is a very loud hello that pops up in your mind.
Oh, I think I got something. What is your name? I think next. I don't say it out loud.
I'm your papa.
Number 13, you hear in your mind, what is your name?
So wait,
His message.
telling me that both of them are talking telepathically?
This is getting a bit too scary.
Yes.
I cast message. Follow the doors.
Which ones, I say?
The northeast of this room.
I walk straight forward and try the door. I don't know which direction that is. Walk this way, and I open this door.
It's actually funny me us like watching them just standing there talking to themselves.
I cast message again. Not that door.
I think back, you should have specified.
I
Oh
said
Either way, what is your name?
Gale.
That's my name. What's your name?
I asked you first.
You already know my name.
Ichabod.
Ichabod.
I can cast sending too.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Sending too.
Just
Oh
so you know,
no!
sending is only 25 words.
Well, walk to the other door and open the door. Punch the door pad.
You punch the door pad and the door opens.
Let's just
No
say
wonder.
the simplicity stick, all of us punches the door and go past it except the number 13 CC like a visitor.
Yep, number 13 can just walk through it. Yep. Okay.
Skepticus, join us. Skepticus?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
As you enter into this chamber, the air around you immediately feels heavier and almost damp. But
I regret
overall,
following you guys.
there is a long corridor that kind of leads in an arcing circle, and then there is, kind of immediately off to your right, another set of doors.
So is this place have light in it or is it like dark?
There are small sconces on the wall that have small electrical blue lights in them.
Okay.
There is
Which
power here.
can you point to the map on where my ping is going?
You are getting pinging. Well, right now, let me just double check you for 120 feet. Right now, you are getting no pings.
Oh.
But
What
when
does
you were, they were all coming from this chamber. You only got one, but when you get closer, this chamber just starts lighting up.
And what is this blue stuff down here? Now we're gonna come back to it.
I'm guessing water, but
You haven't gotten there yet. Gosh.
I'm
I don't
gonna
know.
follow this chamber path, trying not to get close to the door. Because like, we saw the interior of this place.
we'll just
on the
walk
table.
forward with no regard for anything.
Okay.
To
You
like
can walk through
find
this
that
corridor
ping again.
all along. Okay. Yeah. The farther you go, the more pings you get.
Oh. Think hello to them.
Now since you're here, what is this thing? Is this water?
As you kind of approach, the ground starts to bubble outward a little bit, and you see kind of a sludge that has kind of been creeping and growing. It's a little bit of a brown golden, kind of stretches with sinews from floor to ceiling in all directions, and this sort of secreted resin kind of squelches as you are standing around it.
Ew.
It is
I think-
disgusting.
Think to the pings. What is this stuff?
You should go jump in it.
You
Shit.
get a response back in your mind.
Oh.
Home.
What?
Life.
Sorry, what did you say?
Home. Life. Birth.
That is very cryptic. You like? There's a couple more words in that. Was
It is silent.
a little. Hello.
It is silent.
Hello. Hello, 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 and now just continue.
You're going.
Everyone in the party make a perception check.
Oh,
Just think real hard. Hello, 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 hello.
14.
perception.
14, okay.
I got 20.
Nice.
Nice.
Miro definitely from farther... Oh, sorry, Lepticus, go ahead.
24.
24.
Should I roll? Or am I too busy thinking hello, 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 hello?
You can roll, but roll at disadvantage.
Perception. Perception again. 12.
Okay. Lepticus and Miro definitely, and then number 13 later. You start to see small little areas of the walls moving as what seem to be worms and other creatures of infestation that kind of slink along with their segmented forms and bodies, kind of peeling in and out of the secreted resins of the wall, kind of begin to make their way in your direction.
Firebolt.
Oh, did any of you notice?
Gentlemen, it seems we've awoken something.
Still thinking hello.
We should tread carefully from now.
I get anything back?
You are getting nothing back at this point.
So stop saying hello, and we still.
I'm not saying it out loud. I'm just standing there with a serious look in my face in that direction, just going hello, 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 hello in my mind.
Did I hear that one of you threw a fire at it?
At the insects and stuff crawling towards us.
You... is this just a standard thing, or are you using your burning hands?
No, my firebolt.
Firebolt.
I have a cantrip.
Oh, cool. You throw firebolt, and it kind of shoots down and kind of catches, and you hear kind of the squelching of the resin-like material and the almost growth and living hive material as it kind of engulfs the flame, and you hear sizzling as the fire evaporates liquid out of it.
Ooh, I'm gonna cast firebolt at the all the blue stuff as we're heading down this hallway. Just firebolt, firebolt, firebolt. And I'm at 6th level, so it's 3d10.
We follow behind it.
Okay. You are... this is good because it's going to provide you more light, as this has kind of obfuscated all of the torch sconces, and it is completely dark in these blue areas.
Well, to be honest, like for me, I can see 60 feet.
I can see 120 feet.
Yeah.
I can see nothing.
This is definitely keeping critters and slugs at bay that might be crawling around in this. But it's not burning it away, and it does not take away the fact that this is difficult terrain.
I eventually get anything back, or am I just saying hello over and over again into the abyss?
Are you?
Are you all continuing to move down this corridor?
Yes.
I do not. I stay still and continue to say hello until someone breaks me.
I'll cast message to Gale that says hello.
You don't know I'm saying hello. I'm just
Yeah, that's
doing it in my mind.
Oh, I have a pretty keen inclination though, based
Okay.
you have not had that serious face before.
Well, but nonetheless, as number 13 is stepping on the resin, you do feel a small probing in your mind that says, yes, further, come.
Alright, and I just keep walking. Walk.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's hilarious.
That's all I needed.
So
Just need some
casting
confirmation.
the fire bolts.
Yeah.
You said before it like evaporates some liquid in this blue slime.
Oh yeah, these are kind of fleshy walls. Like it is gross.
Yummy.
What happens if I continually cast firebolt in like one place on the blue slime?
You'll eventually burn through it, but it takes maybe 5 or 6 firebolts, and then even then, once you stop, the area is still kind of burning, but you can see kind of viney textures sealing it up again slowly.
Walk to about here and be like, which direction? There's like 3 ways.
How can you walk over the goo?
It's goopy, but you can still walk on it.
You're just at half your normal speed.
You
Left
get any
click.
pings back?
So which way do you guys want to go? Do you want to continue straight, or go down?
I'm thinking towards the whatever.
I mean,
I'm thinking which way do I go?
we saw the map.
When you are at this point, you are getting, like, your mind is cluttered with different pings and different pulls towards this area, as loads of psionic individuals and minds are connected on this wavelength.
There's a lot of yous in there. Can one of you answer me? I have like 3 ways to go. Which way should I go?
Me and number 30 just look at him while he's like.
Follow.
I'm not saying this out loud. I'm thinking it in my mind.
I know. We're saying like we used to sit over there like dazing or something, and we looked at you and say like, "What? Are you okay?"
Hey, hold on 1 second.
Follow my thoughts.
Which way is that going?
And you kind of see the walls of the tunnel kind of rippling towards the south, where Miro and 13 are.
Okay, and then I walk that way.
Lepticus, are you following them through this disgustingly creepy journey?
Well, I've been debating for a little bit, and I think I'm actually just going to use my wings of flying, have wings sprout, and I'm just going to fly over everything.
Okay.
Wait, I forgot I have freaking levitate.
Levitate doesn't let you move sideways. You just float.
Yeah.
What,
Hop on
what
the
you,
Lepticus.
see, what you could do is like use a long stick and just row yourself through it.
Like one of those people in Italy with the boats.
Yeah, just imagine you're moving in 0 gravity.
Well, here, let me paint you a little bit of a word picture, because I think we're a little bit off on what the description of this tunnels look like. How many of you have seen Stranger Things?
Not me.
I haven't yet.
No.
Cool.
So we're just as lost.
Okay. How many of you have seen Alien?
Okay.
Yes.
And how many of you have seen Aliens? More
I
specifically.
know the idea of it, but I didn't see.
I have seen that actually.
Okay. So kind of where the queen was at the end, where there is the hive, you're walking into the hive. Like
Oh
there's-
no.
Like that's what
Glad
this
I'm
is.
flying.
Yeah. That's kind of what this is reminiscent of.
Gotcha.
As you kind of travel down the corridor here, there is a door.
I'm still casting firebolt like as much as possible on this blue liquid stuff.
Oh yeah. But it's only good to a point. Like you can get through it and it will squelch back, but it's not going to reduce the half speed. It's
Oh,
just
yeah,
going to
yeah,
give you
I-
A
small-
door.
Yep, there is a door. That is a door.
Is it squishy door or is it like hard door?
Oh no, it's like a normal door. Like
I
Okay.
just knock on the door.
Can't we just break the door?
I just knock on the door like a normal human being.
it kind of echoes, but dampened. There is a small pad next to it.
You don't want to just barge in. You gotta knock first.
You knock.
I start heading towards the door.
Hello?
And no one answers.
Oh, hello. I'm here. I come in.
Does it open when I get close to it?
It does open when you get close to it, 13.
Oh,
There's
okay.
another
You're
tiny
just gonna
chamber.
be rude.
There
Gonna
is
be
a-
rude, okay.
Wait, I didn't touch the door and it just opened for me.
Yeah. You have the pass. You
You just open doors.
Yeah, you pre-touched all the
Just-
commands. All the
Just
doors.
or you're just mall sensor.
Yeah.
The grocery store sensor.
So what does the inside of the room look like once the door opens? I'm not going in yet.
It's
I
kind of
parsed.
like, well, it's kind of like the other chamber where you first went into room 2. There's just another small chamber with another door inside of it. that You have to
Are
go
you
through in
the
order.
are you not the total skipped all of these hidden features?
It's kind of like an airlock.
I.
The
This
door
is the
behind
second.
you closes.
Okay, hold on. Before I do that, I open the door again. Are we going in or?
You
walk in.
do first. Fun.
Okay, hang on a second.
I walk in.
So basically, everyone will have to ping the same thing, right? Andy?
Hang on a second. I have to
Okay.
turn some miniatures off first, just so there's some dramatic suspense.
Oh my.
Oh, of course.
But there's only able to be one person in this room at a time.
Oh.
So yeah,
Can't squeeze in like a love bud
no. The
bird.
the
the
way that the
airlock?
doors work is that there can only be one person passing through at a time.
Oh no.
Number 13, do you open the door into the chamber?
I was going to wait for people to get in, but if no one can get in, I'll say, oh, okay. As soon as I open this door on this side, everyone rush in, okay?
I want to see what's going on. Come on, get out there.
Okay. And
Fun.
open the door.
Okay.
Yay, mind flares!
Bye.
Now hang on a second. Let me do some descriptive text here. Let me paint you a word picture. As you enter this space, you can tell that it had a hexagonal structure to begin with, but this large mucus lining has enveloped almost all of it, until the entire room is slanted on every angle. Going up and around the room, you see large different cells holding, with their very thick glass containment vessels, and in each of them you see various individuals in different stages of a version of a ceramorphosing life cycle. These are not mind flayers by any technical definition. I'm just using the token because I have to. But they are fully contained in these areas, and from where you are in here, you can see lots of creatures kind of scurrying around, but you can't actually make out what they are within the different tunnels of the mucous membranes of the secreted resin that is kind of built up and surrounding the entirety of this chamber. So, number 13 has entered the room. Who else would like to join?
I will join.
All of
Punch
us.
the door.
The door
Door pad.
opens, closes.
And I enter.
Okay.
I go next.
And as soon as I enter, I go, hey, look at it! Made it! Nice.
Be very
This is gross.
cautious.
This is really gross. You guys really need to clean up.
Wow.
Alright,
Happened-
here I am.
What happened in this place?
Looks like something got free.
Something gooey, sluggish.
Hey, try your telepathy thing again.
Hello, 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 hello,
Okay.
hello. Do I get any response? Hey, look at it. There he is.
What did they say?
Did he say that out loud, or did he say that just
In
to
your
me?
mind, just to you.
He said, "Welcome."
Oh, how
And
nice.
You
How's
see
it going?
kind of
My name's Gale.
you see a kind of portent of the secreted resin kind of fold inward, and from it, like almost like pus from within a pimple,
Ooh.
a creature kind of floats out. It's not. You guys have never encountered a mind flayer before, but this certainly isn't it. It has a sort of humanoid face, but only for part of it, as the flesh is kind of torn and ripped off, and from where the jaw enters, 4 long tendrils and tentacles kind of pull out, but they're not the traditional mind flayer green. Sorry, not the traditional mind flayer purple. They're kind of a sickly green. It's wearing a half plate with a small short cape that number 13 in Lepticus kind of recognized as being similar from the Koritos area, what the guards would wear in that space. And this creature just kind of floats out near you, hovering above the ground, just ever so slightly. It's long, it's lanky, and you can see different protrusions where splotches of the cloth from underneath has kind of, parts of it have almost melted away, and other parts have melded with flesh that has kind of worked itself around, but it's kind of floating towards you. And as it gets closer, you see this flesh isn't smooth. There are pores and holes in it that long worm-like creatures worm their way up and down and through on all fronts, and it is a creature that is kind of made of these different phages.
Excuse
You are
yourself.
disgusting.
You guys were all speaking at once. I have no idea what you were saying, other than Gale.
I agree with everything though.
I was gonna say, excuse me, sir. Identify yourself.
You
I don't think-
see us. Why don't you identify yourselves before you join us?
Hi,
And it's
my
saying
name's Gale.
this
How's it
in
going?
your mind, which is creepy because you don't see it actually moving its face or anything. You're just hearing this in your head, Miro.
Well,
Oh,
that-
just Bureau. Okay. Alright.
so I cast sending to him since he only speaks telepathically or whatever.
Okay.
What do you want from us?
I want you. You and your memories. They sustain us.
I just turned to Miro. Hey, you good? This is good.
He talking to you? He talking to me earlier, and now he's talking to you.
This guy wants to eat our memories.
Okay.
Kind of need those. Don't got many of those. I kind of need to keep them up here.
Does not sound preferable, no.
A question, and I would go to Mr. McFuckface.
Be careful.
What if?
I'm gonna have my firebolt at the ready.
What if
I have my staff at
say
ready.
no?
I have my ritual.
That an option?
What, sorry, Gail, could you repeat what you were saying?
What if I say no? Is that an option?
You would want to disappoint us and your new friends?
I mean, that's not really what I said. I kind of just dodged the question there. You didn't really answer it. Could you go back to the question there? Happens if we say no? Is that an option?
Then we will let you join and become us.
Again,
you
you did.
will share in our minds.
You did it again. I'm
What
still
the
trying to get
pen-
this answer out of you. What happens if it's a no?
You're
Are
really
you
gonna
okay? You need some linguistics. Not very good at that.
It kind
In a
of
class
floats
like-
closer towards you. And you see as the different tendrils kind of underneath the skull-like jaw that kind of holds over its face, and kind of you see the bony protrusions. But each of these tendrils and tentacles are barbed in different points where it's very satisfactory for ripping flesh.
I tell him
Let's
don't
say
get
no. Is he trying to like go for me?
It's just floating towards you right now. It doesn't appear to be... I mean, everything about these guys is very threatening, so it's kind of hard
Yeah,
to
but
get a read.
is he like reaching out towards me, like trying to get to me, or is he like standing there menacingly as he do?
Right now, it's just floating there. It did stop at a point. You're about 10 feet away from one another, but it is watching you very acutely.
I tell him don't get any closer to us.
I mean, I think that's just a given. Closer than we're gonna have to
You have to
say
fight.
no in a different way.
By the way, could everyone in the party make me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Oh my god.
The saving throw. I'm good at those. Not really. That's a 10.
I
22.
I have 18.
Okay, 18.
I got a... Well, hang on. I got a 10. I know that fails, so I'm going to roll a d4. Okay, I got a 4 on that. 14.
Okay. So, Lepticus had a 14. Gale, you had a what?
10.
Okay, number 13, you
Real
had a
low.
what?
22.
Okay, Miro, you had a what?
18.
Okay. Gale, as this creature is floating towards you, you feel something begin to crawl up your leg from the resins beneath you. There is this kind of slug-like creature that is, and it kind of, you feel the prickly points of it as they begin to almost set into your leg.
I'm guessing I can't just like shake this thing off.
It takes an action to, but you're welcome to.
I will shake it off.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
the problem. That's the problem. You're not answering my question. Damn it.
Harry, are you of one mind?
Yes.
Thank you for your cooperation. And I'm going to cast Suggestion.
Okay.
This probably won't work, granted, but
Hey, give it a try.
I'm going to cast Suggestion to say, do exactly what we say and nothing else. And that's going to be the suggestion.
Okay, what does it have to save against?
That's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's intelligence. It might be wisdom. Hold on.
I think it's a wisdom. Wisdom or charisma?
Wisdom saving throw. Yep.
Wisdom.
Wisdom saving throw. Okay, and it does have advantage on these.
Oh.
It is big boy.
Okay. What's your DC?
14.
14. It does succeed.
Oh.
What's the D?
What was that?
What does DC mean? What's that?
It's-
Difficulty check.
How hard
the
is it
number
to
you have to
resist?
beat.
Like for you, it is. Actually, hang on. Let me pull up your sheet.
Because
Is this guy angry that he was cast upon, or is he still chill?
Hang on a second. We're right
Alright,
now
sorry.
in the meta, and then but we'll jump back into that very shortly.
If he gets angry, I'm gonna do something real quick.
Okay.
That I've kind of been preparing.
Mira, your save DC is 16.
16. Because really I can cast command on it.
You can.
The command is only 6 seconds.
Really?
Yeah, it's like one. You do one thing, like drop or.
It says the duration is 1 round.
Is it?
Yeah, for me it says 1 round.
Yeah,
One
that's
round,
6
and that's
seconds.
6 seconds.
Oh, okay.
The round of combat is
It's
6
okay.
seconds.
Let me just you use sending as well, which is a 3rd level spell slot. Just wanted to make sure. Cool. Okay. As you see this, as you see number 13 kind of cast this spell. Oh, we do not like that.
He's angry.
Cast it again.
Oh,
On which one?
Okay.
On the same one.
Okay, because you see another kind of one pull
It's a
itself
big-
out of the resin, and it is
Move over this way.
larger.
I
Like switch places with Lepticus.
I'm gonna step in front of like Lepticus and like over here. I can absorb a bit more damage, I believe.
Okay.
Move Lepticus over there. You cast
You cast
again.
it
Does
again.
he save?
Does
I cast it again. Same thing. Do exactly as we say and nothing else.
That's a natural 20. Plus attack.
I need some muffins.
Is that? They're getting angry right now, correct?
Another one. The one that you've been kind of interfacing with primarily seems to be based on a humanoid. It has very humanoid characteristics. But the one that just kind of emerged, you see the back is a lot more hunched, and the fleshy bits have more kind of warts and boils kind of into it. It seems almost like it's much more troll-like.
that we should just attack. We should just start.
They still outnumber us, though.
Well,
Well,
remember, the ones who are in the containers are completely locked away. They are unable to be used here.
They're not gonna let us go. Can I make that assumption?
Probably.
All right, then. Let me use the opening attack.
Okay, hang on a second while I populate the initiative grid.
Gotcha.
Should we roll initiative? Or can I get my thing out?
You can get this as a surprise round, sure.
Surprise!
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Hey, not that bad. My initiative is 14 after my surprise round. We'll put it in main chat.
Oh my gosh.
14. Gonna use magic assault.
A modest 17.
Okay.
Even more modest. 13.
I got 18.
Okay. And Gail, what was your initiative?
A 14, I put it in chat.
Gotcha, thank you. Hang on a second, I have to roll initiative for these guys as well as the other combatants that you do not see right now.
Fun.
I know, right? You only walked into the most dangerous part of this.
Yeah, duh.
Oh, we can always do that.
Why wouldn't we?
Hey, no, this is going to be incredibly dramatic and interesting.
As we all.
Sadly, this room is a little small for my staff to do an explosivo.
Well, you can always do it. It'll just hurt you guys as well.
Yeah, it'll just hurt everyone.
Well, don't do it. Well, I think my staff would be good here. Yes, and some attuned to it. I have like +2 to both attack,
Man, I should have taken careful spell. That would have been fun.
armor class, and saving throws and spell.
Wait. How many of these guys are there? Oh, good. There's one extra one that I didn't account for.
Did we all get a surprise round, by the way? Or was...
You can all have a surprise round as you're attacking it, sure. But I'm sorry for just this moment. This is a rather complicated fight.
Oh no, you got this.
So I just need a second to go through the initiative order on all of my ends because there are a handy number of villains.
Oh no. No. Are we gonna be able to finish them today?
I have no idea.
Where is Seth when you need him?
Good news, Lepticus. You are near the top of the initiative order.
Nice.
I was skeptical as to how well these guys could be charmed, but the fact they rolled for suggestion at all makes me
I think that they just have really high, that's anyway.
I was taking the 1 in 100 chance that could possibly maybe
Do as
by
we say.
a fraction
Let
of
us
a
leave.
hair.
You gotta,
Yeah, literally, I was gonna say, okay, let the party
We're gonna
out
go now. You're not gonna do anything. All right, go.
and stay here, and that was it.
see, now I'm wondering if they can
Okay.
be frightened because I might try to hit Tweedledee and Tweedledum here with enemies abound.
Would be
Take
fun.
advantage of wisdoms.
Well, that's not intelligence, is it?
Ooh, it's not.
I would never try to do that against a Mind Flayer, but these are not Mind Flayers, are they?
They are technically a Chrysophage Flayer, which is so different. Which is why I have to...
I
Yeah.
want to bet on that.
1 second while I finish gathering the initiative count.
Cool, I'm excited. I am personally excited.
I might
They
have
all
to
rolled
go.
really average, so I have to be very careful in what order I put you.
What are they called again?
Chrysophage.
They're custom,
Uh,
which is why this is complicated. Because I hate myself in many ways.
Ingo.
You're fine. You were doing this for us, so we totally understand.
Okay, that is the initiative count. And let me just double check hit point totals. And remember, you guys are on difficult terrain, so movement is half.
Yep.
Well, except for Lepticus, who is flying. Okay. But hey, yeah, you got to talk with Mind Flayers. That is crazy.
They're not mind players, are they?
And flare adjacent.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to move him. I was trying to scroll. He was there, wasn't he?
Okay. Whew. Okay. Complicated stuff and organization out of the way. You have your surprise round. First up, Miro. Was there an action you were holding against this flayer?
I'm sorry, my mom's talking to me.
Okay.
I was gonna use magic missile.
Magic.
Okay.
Magic missile from my staff.
Magic missile from the staff. Ooh. Fancy, fancy.
If that's
Fancy.
Which level is that? Because that's gonna take a bite.
well, it says magic missile, won't charge.
It's probably
So I have
first
no idea
level.
what level is that.
Oh, from the staff?
Yeah.
You cast magic missile for 1 charge of the staff's power.
The
Yes.
staff only has so many charges.
Well, my staff I have 20,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna use one of them.
Okay, so you get first level magic missile for 1 charge. Okay.
4
Oh,
darts that you
I
can
have to-
put wherever you want.
So it's gonna take like a magic spot. Okay, I see.
Okay. So here, let me just read you the text for magic missile, so that way you can kind of work with me to flavor. You create
Yeah.
3 glowing darts of magical force. Each dart hits a creature of your choice that you can see within range, and deals 1d4 plus 1 force damage to the target. It automatically hits. So what does...
What if I use like a level 3?
Each level above adds 1 dart. Add 2 darts.
Right, but he's using it using the Staff of Power, so it's just first level. I'm willing to let you expend 1 charge per higher level, if you'd like.
That'd be 3 charges.
Yeah, 3 charges.
So basically, can I use it or no?
Yeah. You can use it at 3rd level if you'd like.
Yeah, I would do that since like my 3rd level stuff isn't that great anyway. So I'm gonna use that.
Okay. 3 charges off the Staff of Power using Magic Missile. Gotcha.
Hmm?
Okay, so... Let me just... Okay, so you have 5 little glowing darts that deal 5d4 plus 5 force damage, and you can split that up however you would like among what you see in front of you.
Well, I'm gonna. So wait, is the second one bigger than the other one?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna give him 3. I'm gonna attack him with 3.
Okay.
I'm gonna attack 2 to the other one.
Okay. And so these automatically hit. So you deal 3d4 plus 3 to Flare 2, and 2d4 plus 2 to Flare 1.
How does just plus
Okay,
5
I-
all of them? Am I
So-
getting that wrong?
So I roll D4.
Yep.
3 times.
Yep, for number 2.
It's 1d4 plus 1 for each dart. Yeah, no, you got it right.
So I rolled for the first one. I rolled 3,
Okay.
3, and 4.
Cool.
That's for the first one.
Okay, and then for the second
Damage.
For the second one, I'm gonna roll 2 D4, right?
Yep.
Okay. 3
Okay.
and 4.
Nice.
It's nice.
Okay, so you kind of pull these out of the staff, and well, what do your magic missiles look like as they...
They look like spears, I guess. So like I don't know, like an arrow, like something cool.
Okay. So you
Like
kind
purple.
of... Oh, good. Okay, so you kind of reach into the staff and pull out points of light that begin to kind of spiral forth from your hand, and they kind of scatter out throughout the room, and you see 2 of them kind of whack into the sides of flare number 1, and then 3 of them kind of hit point blank on flare number 2, kind of right in the different fleshy bits that cause small bits of glowing and popping on the inside.
As it does, it said, have this vile beast. Yeah, but by then I'm gonna leave it on to 11 because I'm gonna like it.
Okay. So that was your surprise round. Lepticus.
Alright. I am going to... I am going to use unsettling words on... Both those flares are in combat, right?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to
Yeah,
use
they are.
unsettling words on the big one.
Okay.
So next saving throw, it makes it loses 4 from it.
That's great.
And then I'm going to cast Enemies Abound on it.
Okay.
So it has to make it an intelligence saving throw, DC 16.
Intelligence save, DC 16, -4.
Yes.
Cool.
Ooh.
That set up for yourself. Look at that.
What kind of effects does this do?
It loses the ability to distinguish friend from foe and regarding all creatures it sees as enemies for 1 minute. It's a concentration. So
Wait, are
it
these
is-
guys
it's still-
one mind though?
What was that?
These guys are one mind. So would
How
that
does that
affect
work?
every single one?
Perhaps.
Disconnect it from the hive?
See, either it steps on the first one, or they all just rip each other apart. I don't know.
Or it does nothing because
Okay.
Andrew doesn't want
But
fun
it's-
stuff to happen.
Well, here.
Well, they're separate creatures.
For the sake of it, I will take a picture of my die rolls just for consistency's sake, so you can know what it does. Let me just, cause yeah.
Number 13 is happy.
Okay. So its best roll is a 17, but it takes 4 penalty to it. So that's
13.
a 13. And then it has a +6 bonus, which is going to succeed.
19.
But yeah, that is what happened.
Oh,
Pity.
close.
I pray to thee.
Okay. So
Okay.
it does succeed on the saving throw for enemies abound.
Oh well.
In that case, all the mind flare things are locked up, right?
Yes.
Then I am going to use my wings. Zoom.
Oh, be out there.
Oh.
I'm just
Okay.
gonna put distance between everything.
Sounds like a plan. Gale, your surprise round.
I'm gonna do a kaplow. Make a dexterity saving throw for everything this way of me. Everything this way of me. Because it goes like way out there.
Okay.
I'm using my
Just
lightning
in a straight
strike.
line.
Using lightning strike, 120 feet dexterity saving throw.
Is it in a straight line or not? Or is there like a cone
The
of
5 foot wide straight line.
Okay, so it's gonna be both of them.
Yes. Be both of them and any unseen enemies because I don't need to see them. It's just a straight line of death.
I didn't arrange it this way, but those are the only two in that way. In that.
Oh.
And you said dexterity? So number 1, that is a 21. Number 2, that is a 15.
So number 1 succeeds, but number 2 fails. They
Okay.
both take damage. One of them is halved.
Gotcha.
They take 96, which is 27 damage.
Cool. So the full one, so the big one takes 27 damage, and the small one takes 13.
He's the one that survived. Ooh.
Hey, 13. That's me.
Yep.
Scaplamo. That
Bam.
is my action.
Yeah.
then have bonus actions. I'm pretty sure I can get up to this doofus. Is he like, which one is he? He's kind of like in the middle.
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. He would have been right here.
Right, I'll just whoop up.
Okay.
Then I will, bonus action, poppity hoppity.
Pop.
Get off my property. Then there you go. That's 2 attacks. That's 3 blows.
Yeah.
Because monk shit, I'm able to use a staff as an unarmed strike.
Yes.
I believe.
Or
And
you're
I
able to use
use
it as a monk
nope,
weapon.
never mind.
So
I
it's not an
cannot
unarmed
do that.
strike.
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
Cool. I'll pretend you didn't say anything.
Anyway, that's 2 unarmed strikes for me.
Okay.
Those are my spells. Shove, plow, and that's a 19 plus 5. That's a 24, and kaplow. That's so 7 plus 5. That's a 12.
That does hit, and that does hit. Wait, no, sorry. 12 does not hit. 12 does not hit, but the first one does.
All right, kaplowy, and give me that stunning strike.
Okay. So that is a Constitution save.
It's 6 damage, by the way.
6 damage. Okay. And does this count as a magical effect?
It's key points. However you discern that.
Okay. That is a success. A 19 plus 1.
Oh. All right.
Just a quick question, Andy.
Yep.
For me, like, it says the staff gives me like +2 to bonus attack and damage rolls.
Yeah, so if you decide to whack someone over the head with the staff with it, it does a little extra damage.
Okay. Just
a good whacking stick.
It's a really solid one.
Yeah, my whacking stick is yours.
My whacking stick is pretty good.
Okay, so you
got
dealt
a +4.
6 damage to the flare with one of your attacks, and then it succeeded on your stunning.
It's bonus action, movement. Not all my movement, but I don't want to move anymore. And action, so yes.
Okay. Cool.
Good round.
Yeah, not bad. Number 13. It is your surprise round before they begin to act and come alive.
Okay. Number 13, in this 0.5 seconds, runs through numbers, like calculates equations, best course of action, psychic creatures, they have good wisdom saves, and just calculating. Real quick question. To drink a potion, is that a bonus action or an action? Just for this campaign general ruling?
Bonus action.
Awesome. So I'm going to bonus action, down a black potion.
Okay.
Right there with you, Gale.
So yeah,
nice.
That is psychic resistance, and then you can pick up the pings of psionic creatures within 120 feet of you.
Wait, do I know where everything else is because of that?
Yeah.
That was also going to
you
be a
would.
question.
So, alright, so
there is one other creature within this area. You wouldn't have been able to get them with your staff strike.
Alright, so this was the best course of action for that,
Yeah.
correct? Alright, so I wouldn't have changed that.
Mm-hmm.
There's only one more hidden creature?
Yeah, well, that is
He's
psionic.
right there.
Oh, got it.
He's right there.
The
He's
Cruciphage Eulatarid.
He's a tentacly boy.
I hate to be a part of you. I have to
He's
go.
squirmy boy.
Oh.
Oh no.
Secretly, I'm sorry. Yeah, because I have to wake up around 6 a.m. in the morning, so I just have the time to go to see the point and stuff.
Gotcha.
I feel that.
Stop here.
I'm sorry again.
Go through one round and then stop here.
Well, hang on. Let's finish up the surprise round, and then if we want to stop and pick up next week, that way we can maybe get everyone in on the same page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since then
good to me.
everyone
Maybe we
will
can
be
get-
acting.
Maybe we can get another person in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just Seth.
Seth comes out of the cube. Hey, what's going on? What the?
Oh yeah. So yeah, number 13. You down the potion as a bonus action.
And then as my main action, I'm going to use Hellsight to see any hidden enemies.
Ooh.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and populate the field here. As you kind of
Cool.
you get
Number
pings
2.
of these creatures that are kind of
Ew.
within the secreted
Ew.
resinous structure that is around, and there are lots of them.
Okay.
These are creatures that are more skeletal in nature, but while there is meat still attached to their bones, the actual musculature is controlled by the worm-like creatures that are constantly trying to lap at all of you.
Just as a quick free action, I'm going to point out each one and be like, one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. Behind you, Gale.
Alrighty.
That's all I was going to do.
Okay. And then so
That's
since
good round.
you are the last one for the group here, before we go, would everyone please make me a dexterity saving throw?
Oh my god.
Oh. Off the table. Ooh. That's,
Well, I got 15.
Okay.
Wait, you said save.
Hit save. I pressed the wrong button. That's a save. There we go. Yeah. It's worse. It's 11.
Modified 20.
Well, yeah, that makes sense because you're flying. Number 13 and Miro, what were yours again? Sorry.
Mine was 15.
15?
Me too.
Okay, wow. You are all doing really well on these.
Nice. For
You
me.
see that there are worms kind of crawling across the ground, and they do not attach to you yet.
Yeah.
You are able to
I think
kind
I'm
of
gonna clear them all out next round.
maneuver and position yourself in such a way that you are dewormed for the moment.
Nice.
Question, real quick question.
Absolutely.
These wormy guys, these guys, they look tough in any way. I think I moved him.
The worms?
Where was he? These guys that are moving around. These guys.
Oh, that guy? It's hard to say.
All of them. They like big, beefy, like they're very well held together, or are they kind of like about to fall apart anyway?
They look like skeletons being held together by worms.
Oh,
And to be fair,
pretty
they
bad.
are called husks.
All right. I think I've weighed my options. Thunder and lightning staff will make a sound.
Okay.
Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening.
All
Number
are
13.
going to take some damage.
Before we hang up for tonight, you get, as you've kind of hurried down into this chamber, you do get a ping from your locate object. It is, and I'll actually have decent tokens for. Oh no, my thing just.
Oh, you're blue.
The goo disappeared. It works. Everyone,
It's
we're
no
free.
longer- It's no longer difficult terrain.
Yeah, I grabbed the paintbrush instead of the laser pointer. You do get a ping on it from the individual in this containment unit.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
He's blue now.
So yeah,
Unless you want
that
him to
person
be
has the dagger that
slow.
you are looking
Kill
for.
him. Kill him.
Oh,
I think he's already dead.
he's a friend. Ah!
Well, but from that point, we're gonna pick up next week.
On the next episode was
Also, quick question.
Yeah,
These wormy thingies that keep trying to latch onto my legs.
yeah.
They look squishy.
It looks like they're very easy to dispatch and take care of.
Wow.
But the thing is, in order to dispatch and take care of them once they've attached to you, it's an action.
Huh. Okay. Wait. Does 2d6 damage sound like it would destroy them?
Possibly, but there are thousands of them.
I can do 2d6 damage to anything, any creature in 60 feet of me.
That's awesome.
All dead next round.
That is great to hear.
All creatures.
You're gonna give him ideas to plan for next round.
Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
of course.
okay.
I gotta make it fair for him. I can't just
Alright.
spring it on him.
Look, you guys have a tremendous Nova round, and I would not have prepared this encounter to be like this if I didn't know about it.
Yeah, no, he's got to figure it out.
Oh, yeah. Don't
He
worry.
already knows the outcome of this.
I love this encounter.
Hey,
I'm excited as well. I was like, first got to figure out where everyone is. After we find out where everyone is, like, bam, 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 we got this.
Yeah, you
Perfect.
definitely do. But the question is, how long will it be until you take your next long rest?
This is ugly. This is an ugly one.
Okay, well, with that said, I'll see you guys next week.
Have a good one, everybody.
bye-bye.
Have fun.